Example, we give an example. Now let's go. Let's see. Okay, here this is example. In each part, determine whether the series converge, and if so, find its sum. Okay. The first is sigma 5 by 4 to the power k. Yk runs from 0 to plus infinity. The second is the sigma of 3 to the power 2k and times 5 to the power 1 minus k. Yk runs from 1 to infinity, okay? The third is the sigma of x to the kth power. Yk runs from 0 to plus infinity. So here now, first we need to see is a geometric series or not. So geometric series is in this form, okay? A constant, a non-zero constant times the ratio to the kth power, okay? So we should write it in this form. So for the first one here, the sigma k runs from 0 to infinity, okay? Here is 5 by 4 to the kth power, okay? 5 by 4 to the kth power for this one. We need to write it in a times r to the kth power, okay? So here, so we can write it in this form. So here we need to a non-zero constant times a ratio to the power k. So here actually is sigma. So we can write it in 5 times 1 by 4 to the power k. Yeah? And 1. Here 1, actually 1 is equal to 1 to the power k. So here we can write it in 1 to the power k by 4 to the power k. Here k runs from 0 to infinity. Yeah? So here, so this is equal to what? So this is equal to 5 times 1 by 4 to the power k. Yeah? Here k runs from 0 to infinity. Yeah? So for this one, a equal to what? R equal to what? A equal to what? 5, yeah? So A equal to 5 and R equal to what? 1 by 4, yeah? So R equal to 1 by 4. So here, this of course is a geometric series, yeah? It's a geometric series. And the ratio is 1 by 4. So the ratio is 1 by 4. So here means what? It's a converge or diverge. If the absolute value of r less than 1 is converge. If the absolute value of r greater than or equal to 1, diverge. So converge or diverge? Converge, yeah. So because 1 by 4 is less than 1. So here, so this tells us that the 5 times 1 by 4 to the power k runs from 0 to plus infinity. this actually equal to what? This equal to the first term by 1 minus the ratio. So the first term is what? The first term is 5 by 1 minus the ratio. The ratio is 1 by 4. So here is 5 by 1 minus 1 by 4. So this is equal to what? So this is equal to 5 by 1 minus 1 by 4 is what? 3 by 4. So here it is 3 by 4. So here this 5 by 3 by 4. So here equal to 5 times 4 by 3. So the result is 20 by 3. Okay. So this converge. So this series converge to 20 by 3. Okay, 20 by 3. So this is the first. This is the first. So the second.
What made the 1 minus 1 over 4? Yeah, like just explain. Please explain that part again. Like from.
We use this formula.
Oh. Okay.
So you should do remember here. Okay. The first term by 1 minus the ratio. 1 minus the ratio. So the second here. The second term. The second series is sigma 3 to the power 2k and 5 to the power 1 minus k. Okay, here k runs from 1 to infinity. Okay, 1 to infinity. So here now we need to see this is a geometric series or not. So now we can see here geometric series. Here power is k. But here power, but for this one, the first one here is 2k power. So how can we change? How can we transform? How can we transform 2k, 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 2k? Okay. So 2k, 2k power. Actually, we can write it in which form? 3 square to the power k. Yeah. They are the same. Yeah. 3 square is what? Is 9, yeah. So it's 9 to the power k. So we can see we can transform 2k to k. Okay. So this is the first. The second here now we can see here is 5 1 minus k power. 5 1 minus k power. We should do here. This power we should transfer this power to k. Okay. So here now we can see 5 1 minus k. 5 1 minus k. 5 1 minus k actually equal to 5 1 power times 5 minus k power. Yeah. So here 5 minus k power is what? So here 5 1 power is 5. 5 times 1 over 5 to the k power. Yeah. 1 by 5 to the k power. So here actually is 5 times 1 by 5 the total k's power. Yeah. So here we replace 3 to k power by 9 to the k power. So we can write it in here is sigma. Here is 9 to the k power. The first part. The second part is here. Here is 5 times 1 by 5 to the k power. So here k runs from 1 to infinity to infinity. So here is k power, here k power, we should do write them together. Okay. So here is sigma 5 times 9 to the k power. 9 to the k power times 1 by 5 to the k power actually equal to what? Actually equal to 9 times 1 by 5 to the k power. Yeah? 9 times 1 by 5 actually is 9 by 5. 9 by 5 to the k power. Yeah? So here actually is 5 times 9 by 5 to the k power. So k runs from 1 to plus infinity. Yeah? So now from here we can see what's the ratio. The ratio is what? The ratio R equal to what?
9 by 5.
R, you can see here. R is 9 by 5, yeah? So R is 9 by 5. So 9 by 5, the absolute value of 9 by 5 is greater than 1 or less than 1?
Greater than 1.
Of course, it's greater than 1, yeah? So here, 9 by 5 is greater than 1. So here means this series, this geometric series is converge or diverge? It's diverge, yeah? So k runs from 1 to infinity, 3 by 2k, 5, 1 minus k power. This is diverge. Okay, this is diverge. So this is the second. So now we can see the third. Okay, the third. The sigma k runs from 0 to infinity x to the kth power. For this one, what's A equal to what? R equal to what? A equal to what? A actually is the first term, yeah? Yes. So k equal to 0, x to the k power equal to what? X to the 0 power 1, yeah? So A equal to 1. So R equal to what? R actually is x, yeah? So here means what? So here means where x absolute value of x less than 1, this series is converge, yeah? Converge, so is converge. Converge to what? Converge to what? Converge to A by 1 minus R, yeah? So A is 1, so converge to 1 by 1 minus x, yeah? So when absolute value of x less than 1, so this series is converged to 1 by 1 minus x. And when absolute value of x is greater than or equal to 1, so this is converge or diverge? Diverge, yeah? Diverge. So this example, okay, this example actually we just use this result. We just use this result. So I think that you should to remember, okay, remember this result. And remember this number, okay, the first term by 1 minus the ratio. 1 minus the ratio. So now we do an exercise. So now we see page 459. 459, number 3 to number 6. Number 3 to number 6. So here, number 3 to number 6. Now we see this 4, okay? So in each part, determine whether the series converge. And if so, find the sum. The first is the sigma of the sum of minus 3 by 4 to the power k minus 1. yk runs from 1 to infinity. The second is the summation of 2 by 3 to the power k plus 2. Yk runs from 1 to infinity. The third is the summation of minus 1 to the power k minus 1 times 7 by 3 to the power k minus 1. Yk runs from 1 to infinity. The fourth is the summation of minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 to the power k plus 1. Yk runs from 1 to infinity. Okay? So for these two, for these four, do it.
You just need to see what's R, what's A. The first equation is 1. The first one just let A equal to 1. So for A equal to 1 is what's equal to 1. And you just need to find the ratio. The ratio is the ratio is minus 3 by 4, yeah? So the ratio is minus 3 by 4, so what's the it's converted to yeah, A equal to 1. So what's the ratio? Minus 3 by 4. Yeah? So minus 3 by 4, so the ratio is absolutely or not. Next is 1 huh? Next is 1 Next is 1, yeah, so the converge. So converge to what? Converge to A by 1 minus R. So A by 1 minus R is 2. Yeah. So A is 1 minus. Yeah, minus so close. So what is the result?
So for this one, you just need to determine A is what? The ratio is what? Okay?
So let K equal to 1. So A equal to K equal to 1? No. So A equal, so the first term is what? minus 3 by 4 to the power 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is what? So of course we can write it by 1 minus 1. So a equal to 1, r equal to minus 3 by 4, so here this equal to what? First here you can see here k is 1 from 1 to infinity. So k equal to 1 is the first circle.
Now let's see, okay. So here, how to find the first term. The first term means you just let k equal to 1. For this one, let k equal to 1. And for this one, let k equal to 1. For this one, let k equal to 1. This one, let k equal to 1. You find this term equal to what? Okay. So here means let k equal to 1. Let k equal to 1, so a equal to what? So a equal to minus 3 by 4 to 1 minus 1 power, yeah? 1 minus 1 power, so 0 power, yeah? So 0 power equal to what? So 0 power equal to 1, yeah? And so what's the ratio? The ratio is what? The ratio actually is minus 3 by 4, yeah? And the ratio is minus 3 by 4, okay? Minus 3 by 4. So here actually you can see it another way, okay? If you want to write it in this form, okay? So you can see in this form, k runs from 0. K runs from 0 to infinity. But here is k runs from 1 to infinity, okay? Here k runs from 1 to infinity. So here, how to transform k equal to 1 to infinity to k equal to 0 from 0 to infinity? So here actually we can write it in this form. Here is minus 3 by 4, k minus 1 power. Here k runs from 1 to infinity. So here we can replace k minus 1. We use a new notation, okay? So for example, we let n equal to k minus 1. We let n equal to k minus 1. So this actually is sigma minus 3 by 4 to the nth power, yeah? Replace k minus 1 by n. So k runs from 1 to infinity. So k minus 1 runs from what to what? K runs from 1 to infinity. So k minus 1 runs from what to what? 0 to infinity, yeah. So here 0 to infinity, yeah. So you can see this n is runs from 0 to infinity, yeah. So for this one and this one, you can see a equal to what? A is what? The ratio is what? So here you can see actually it's n runs from 0 to infinity. Here we can see the 1 times minus 3 by 4 to the nth power. We can see it in this form, yeah? So a is what? A is 1. The ratio minus 3 by 4, yeah? Minus 3 by 4. So here, because minus 3 by 4, the absolute value of minus 3 by 4 equal to what? Equal to 3 by 4. This 3 by 4 is less than 1 or greater than 1? Less than 1, yeah? So less than 1. So here means this series is converge or diverge? Converge, yeah? So here, so from here we have the series n equal to 0 to infinity minus 3 by 4 to the nth power. This converge to what? Converge to a by 1 minus r, yeah? A is what? A is 1 and r is what? R is minus 3 by 4. So here is 1 minus 3 by 4, yeah? So this actually, you can find the result actually is 4 by 7. Convert to 4 by 7. This is the first one, okay? Now for the second one, okay, here. Second one, here k runs from 1 to infinity, okay? 1 to infinity. So here is 2 by 3 to the power k plus 2, okay, k plus 2. So now we can see here is the power is k plus 2. The power here is k. So here we need to replace, we need to rewrite this form, okay? So 2 by 3 to the power k plus 2, we can write it in what? 2 by 3 to the power k times 2 by 3 to the power 2, yeah? To the power 2. So to the power 2 is what? 2 by 3, so it's 4 by 9, yeah? 4 by 9 here is what? 2 by 3 to the power k, yeah? So here we can write it in this form. So here is sigma k runs from 1 to infinity. 1 to infinity, here is 4 by 9. 4 by 9, here is 2 by 3 to the power k. To the power k. So from here, what's a and what's the ratio?
A is 4 by 9.
No, a is not 4 by 9 because here a is k runs from 1 to infinity, but here k runs from 0 to plus infinity. So actually here the a actually means the first term, okay? A is the first term. So you let k equal to 1, this is equal to what? Let k equal to 1. You can see the first term. A is the first term, okay? A is the first term. So here A is what? So A actually is 4 by 7, 9 by 4 times 2 by 3 to the power 1, yeah? To the power 1, yeah? So this is equal to what? 8 by 27, yeah? This is A. So what's the ratio R? R is what? R actually is 2 by 3, yeah? So 2 by 3. R is 2 by 3. So the 2 by 3, the absolute value of R equal to what? 2 by 3 is greater than 1 or less than 1?
Less than this.
Less than 1, yeah? So it's less than 1, so this is converge or diverge? Converge, yeah. So here means what? So here means this series, this infinite series, actually is converge. Converge to what? Converge to a by 1 minus r, yeah? A is what? A is 8 by 27, and r is 2 by 3, okay? So the result should be 8 by 27 by 1 by 3, okay? By 1 by 3. So the result should be 8 by 27 times 3, okay? So the result is 8 by 9. 8 by 9. Okay, 8 by 9. So this is the second one, okay? So now what about the third? The third. The third is sigma k runs from 1. K runs from 1 to infinity. 1 to infinity. Here is minus 1 k minus 1 power. So here is 7 by 6 k minus 1 power. Okay. So for this one, we can rewrite it. Okay. We can rewrite it in this form. Here is sigma. Here 7, we can write it here, and the times minus 1 k minus 1 power by 6 k minus 1 power. Here k runs from 1 to infinity. Okay, so here is what? Here is sigma 7 times minus 1 by 6. Minus 1 by 6, k minus 1 power. Here k runs from 1 to infinity. So here this is geometric series. What's A? A equal to what? A, you just remember, okay? A is the first term. So A is the first term means k equal to what? K equal to 1. K equal to 1, this term equal to what?
Minus 7 plus 6
Equal to what?
1.
1? When k equal to 1, 7 times minus 1 by 6 to the power 1 minus 1. 7, yeah? So A equal to 7. And R equal to what? R is the ratio? Yeah. So it's minus 1 by 6. Yeah? Minus 1 by 6. So here, from here, we can see the absolute value of R actually equal to the absolute value of minus 1 by 6. The absolute value of minus 1 by 6. The absolute value of minus 1 by 6 is 1 by 6 is greater than 1 or less than 1.
Less than 1.
So less than 1. So less than 1. So here means this series is converge or diverge?
Converge.
Converge, yeah? So if converge, so here means the series minus 1 to the k minus 1 power times 7, 6, k minus 1 power. Here k runs from 1 to infinity. This actually equal to a by 1 minus r. So a is what? A is 7, 1 minus, r is minus 1 by 6. So the result is what? 7, 1 minus minus. So 1 plus 1 by 6. 1 plus 1 by 6 is 7 by 6. 7 by 7 by 6 is what? 7 by 7 by 6. 7 by 7 by 6.
2 over 7.
6, yeah?
Yes.
So this is the converge to 6. Okay, so this is the number 3. So number 4, for this one, okay, number 4, Here is number 3. Now we see number 4 here. Number 4, sigma k runs from 1 to infinity. K runs from 1 to infinity here. Minus 3 by 2 to the power. Minus 3 by 2 to the power k plus 1. K plus 1. This is equal to what? So here, for this one, okay, we need to see A is what? A is the first term. The first term means k equal to 1. K equal to 1. So here should be minus 3 by 2, 1 plus 1 power. Yeah?
Yes.
1 plus 1 power is 2 power. 2 power, so minus 3 by 2. So square is 9 by 4. Yeah?
Yes.
9 by 4. So A is 9 by 4. So R is what? R actually is this term. Yeah? So it's minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2. Okay? Minus 3 by 2. So the absolute value of R equal to what? 3 by 2. Yeah? So 3 by 2 is greater than 1 or less than 1?
Greater than.
So greater than 1. So greater than 1. So here means this is converge or diverge. So it's a diverge. Yeah? So diverge. So the number 4 is diverge. Okay? So this is this one. So this is the first kind of series, means the geometric series. The geometric series. Now so the time is, so we have elapsed 20 minutes, okay? And this week we do not have the exam of the chapter 8 and chapter 9. Last Tuesday, okay? Last Tuesday night, I will give you examination of chapter 8 and chapter 9 in here, okay? And
we need a new class.
and here, be quiet, okay? The class this Wednesday, okay? Wednesday we have 4 math class. The first is the section 3 and section 4, and the second is the section 7 to section 8. In here, okay? Here.
Morning, in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning 3 to 4, and in the afternoon 7 to 8. 7 to 8. Section 7 to section 8. Okay?
4 to 6.
So here means 10 o'clock to 11:14. So AM. Okay? And 4 to 5 to 14 PM. Wednesday here. Okay? So attendance now.